Pacific Academy, and welcome back to PA News Season 4, Episode 4. This episode is a special episode because we're right in the middle of Lunar New Year, so expect a lot of holiday cheers in the next few segments. We'll start off with Ario's segment, The Issue Is.
Hello PA students and staff, my name is Ario and welcome to another episode of The Issue Is. In today's episode, we are going to be diving into a very interesting topic that's going on at the school. Some students think that the PA school uniforms are very nice and they're comfortable. However, some don't like it. Some of them think it doesn't look nice. Some of them don't feel comfortable in it. Let's dive in and see what the students think. Hello Pacific Academy, hello students and staff. My name is Ario and I'm here with Jack and Eddie. Guys, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, thank you. Doing great as well.
That's good to hear. So overall, what are your guys' view on the school uniform? So you see I have the polo shirt, you have the hoodie, you guys have the hoodies. Overall, do you think Pacific Academy did a good job in creating these uniforms, or no, they got it all wrong?
In my perspective, I think our school's uniform is perfect because even though it is a simple design, but it is very clean and organized, so I think they are nice.
So you would keep the design?
Yeah.
How about you, Eddie?
Me too, as like what Jack said. I think even though the hoodies are designed by simple, but it looks pretty well. It doesn't only represent clothes, but represent our school.
So in my opinion, I think our uniform can design by student and more activity in it and show how our school like, not just like polo shirt, white polo shirt with our logo. I think we can like put more things that I can tell how is our school.
Well, I think they're like okay. I mean, they're a bit plain, but I don't think their purpose is to be like fashionable or anything like that. Yeah, I think they're pretty good just as like school uniforms. I'm not really one of those people who like spend a long time choosing their clothes out in the morning. So
is there anything you'd want to change? Is there anything you'd want to change? Any new ideas you'd want to incorporate into the blueprint, or no?
Perhaps like a jacket or something, because in the morning when I bike to school right now, so it can be a bit cold, and I had to take my sweater off during school.
Yeah.
Even though I just bike, so if there was like a school uniform jacket or sweater or something like that, then that'd be nice.
Yeah, I agree with that one. With that point. And another important question is, what do you think about the overall dress code policies of the school?
You mean just like wearing these and like the overall dress code? I mean, to be honest, I find it a bit unnecessary because I don't really think anyone spends that long choosing out their clothes, and like I don't really think much people would like spend all the effort on like what they would wear to school every day. I don't think there's that much of an effect on what you wear at school, so yeah.
Alright, thank you very much for your time, Michael.
You're welcome.
So you wouldn't change the color, you'd keep the same colors, blue, white, and the gray leather jacket and the gray shirt?
Yeah, that's just like PA color.
Yeah, that's interesting. And overall, what are your guys' view on the school dress code policy? Some people have seemed to complain about it. What are your guys' view on it?
I think the school dress code policy should be more flexible because there should be a greater freedom for students to wear the clothes they want to wear. Even though I really like wearing in these uniforms that represent our school's community and sense of belongingness, but I think if students have the chance to wear whatever they want to wear, I think that's even better.
Yeah, I agree as well. How about you, Eddie?
So for dress code, I would say the school policy for dress code is another way that to organize students, like being a team as a society, as a team, because people are all wearing the same clothes. They won't have to compare with that. And also sometimes the school will have dress code free days. That's kind of the honor way that some students will do some good jobs. That's an honor that school is giving to.
Some interesting opinions from Jack and Eddie. Guys, thank you for your time. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Well, there we have it, folks, for the second episode of The Issue Is. Now let's go to Oliver and Steven and see what PA2 has in store for us.
Hello PA, this is PA2, the entertainment segment of PA News, where we talk about games, music, movies, anime, or other entertainments.
And today we're going to be talking about the most recent Spider-Man movie, Spider-Man 3 No Way Home. It is the 27th Marvel movie directed by John Waltz. And the movie stars Tom Holland, and spoiler alert, it also stars Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire, and yes, there's 3 Spider-Man. And now let's go to Mr. S and ask his opinion about the movie.
Hi Mr. S, have you watched the Spider-Man movie?
Yes, I did watch it. I watched it on Christmas Day.
How do you feel about this movie?
How do I feel about it? It's a really emotional movie. So there's a lot of characters that come back from older Spider-Man films. So you see a lot of the old villains, a lot of the old. There's a few characters that you don't expect to come, and they show up in the movie as well. So it's a very interesting movie for Spider-Man fans, and I'm definitely a Spider-Man fan. So I really love this film.
Yeah. And would you recommend this movie to our students?
Yes, I would recommend it, especially if you love Marvel movies or action movies. And even if you don't, it's a movie that's worth watching. But I would consider trying to watch some of the other Spider-Man movies beforehand, just to give yourself some homework to do.
Okay, thank you, Mr. S.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. S, for the interview, and I'll see you next time for PA Tube.
Hello, Pacific Academy, and Happy Lunar New Year! This year is the year of the tiger, so anyone with this zodiac sign, you're bound to have a wonderful year. Lunar New Year is a very important part of our community. Let's see how the people of our school celebrate this holiday. Traditionally, students go home during Lunar New Year to celebrate with their family. It is certainly unfortunate that our students still have to go to school during this holiday. With the ongoing pandemic, we cannot have the Lunar New Year luncheon like we usually do in the previous years. But thanks to the teachers and parents, our school holiday spirit is revived. On February 1st, the PTO hosted Lunar New Year raffles for our school. Each grade can earn up to 4 red envelopes when the chosen students can answer the Lunar New Year trivia question correctly. As we all know, Lunar New Year is all about family. Let's see how the students and faculty of Pacific Academy celebrate Lunar New Year outside of school. Which country are you from?
I grew up in America in New Jersey.
Do you celebrate Lunar New Year?
I do with my wife. I was in Shanghai for 8 years.
How do you celebrate Lunar New Year with your family?
My wife has cooked a lot of food for us, so mostly eating this year. Back in Shanghai, we would go to some of the festivals and all, and see the dragon dancing and things like that.
What are some of your favorite food from Lunar New Year?
I like the mooncakes, of course, all the different dumplings and all. Shanghai also is known for their fish, so I have all sorts of fish dishes that they cook up for Lunar New Year.
All right, thank you, Mr. C. Food is certainly a very important part of Lunar New Year. I'm getting hungry right now. Let's see what Mrs. Wong is cooking in our next segment, Bite of PA.
Hi, I'm Chris. Today I'm going to introduce how to make the dumpling. And the dumpling is the traditional food in the Chinese New Year. Let's take a look. The dumplings is very delicious. Thank you for watching.